never care a little bit, not much. So now I'm gonna make a fuss. Do you see me now? Oh, do you see me now? Do you see me now? Oh, do you see me now? Let me explain. I'm done with this, you will always be the same. Your apologize came a little too late. I'm leaving this behind cause I wanna stay the same. After all that we've been through, I always knew I'd be the one to care a little bit, way too much. So now I'm gonna make a fuss. It has always been about you, never been a table set for two. You never care a little bit, not much. So now I'm gonna make a fuss. Do you see me now? Oh, do you see me now? Do you see me now? Oh, do you see me now? This is not the way we planned it. This is not what we dreamed of. But the thing is, oh, the thing is, I don't care anymore. Do you see me now? Oh, do you see me now? Do you see me now? Do you see me now? You had a stop sign tattooed under your arm that didn't stop me from getting you to the bar. It was a hard day, and so was I. So stop right there, you're coming with me tonight. It's so nice to meet you. How about you and me go somewhere we can be, just you and me? Nice to meet you. Think it's somewhere we go under the sheets. Be the beauty, I'll be the beast. Your eyes are heart-shaped diamonds ready to smooth. In Tennessee, there's no sea, but we found a pool. Splash! It was a hot night, and damn, so were you. Like renegades, we fell in love under the moon. I love you too. It's so nice to meet you. How about you and me go somewhere we can be, just you and me? Nice to meet you. Think it's somewhere we go under the sheets. Be the beauty, I'll be the beast.
Hey everybody, it is the live stream, Thanksgiving. I didn't even know I was going to do this today. I just wanted to come over here and see if anybody would show up on Thanksgiving, if everybody was still in a food coma. Sort of like I was, but I'm never really not hungry. It's just to degrees. And you know how when you eat so much turkey and stuffing and vegetables and whatever else came on there and pecan pie, I'd have been nice. I'd have brought some pecan pie over, but somebody had to get a sneakadoodle bite in when I wasn't looking, and there goes my piece of pecan pie. Anyway, and then you lay down a little while and you get up, and you hit it again. This is a time just like that, because I brought myself a to-go tray from dinner. I ate at home. I didn't go out and eat anywhere. I got a few leftovers here. Got a little turkey, got a little stuffing, got a sweet potato, and I got some green beans, which I'm going to be eating through the little cast here. I'm going to say hello to a few people. I see we got a few people showed up. My goodness, I am surprised that people showed up. The last live stream started off kind of as a cluster. I turned YouTube on and off, and then toward the very end, Comcast decided to work on the internet a little bit and killed the broadcast for like at least 20 minutes. They also did me a favor. A couple days later, they were over here in the corner of my yard out in front of the studio, shop, whatever, and I had the truck over there, and it just rained, and they plowed right through my yard and rutted the whole thing up. I like to never found out who did that, but I did. It took a lot of research, a lot of phone calls, but I found the people that did it. I had security camera footage, and they had to come down there and stomp all the ruts down even. I didn't make them reseeded or anything. That'll be all right, but I just want to be thrown off the mower next spring. Anyway, 3D Paint Wizard, dude, how are you doing, man? I know exactly where your channel is. I'm subscribed to your channel now. I was looking at your 3D paint stuff. It's a shame, you're not really doing the channel anymore. But but time has went by and you don't have that, you don't want to do that. That's cool. Irish noodles and broccoli kind of night. I believe it is. River, how are you doing? Irish Spirit, Thomas, Blake, Leckley, how are you doing? Gordina, yeah, sweet. Silly Comcast. Yeah, they are. Well, they're upgrading the fiber optics here. Hello over on the Twitch side. As you know, we have Twitch here too. Twitch is always here. Twitch supports the channel too. In fact, my channel would be nothing without Twitch, really. It still would have been less than 10K for sure. 16 Ozer, how are you doing? Happy Thanksgiving to you. First time chat. Yam Lee, how are you doing? Another first-time chat, Secret Berserker. It's Thanksgiving, man. I had my Thanksgiving dinner around 4:30 this afternoon. I was starving. All I was doing is putzing around, and the weather's going to suck here for the next 4 or 5 days. And so I don't know if, there's no material out there, but I'll go on about the videos in a little bit. I got to say hello to everybody. Viastall, I hope I'm saying your name right. How are you doing? And I appreciate it. I appreciate everybody all stopping your turkey day to do this. Anyway, I'm just reading. Oh, yeah. I'll put the link. I'll go back when I get done with this stream, and I'll put the link in the description. I can't remember what it is right off the top. It all came from not Artlist. I haven't used Artlist in years. Epidemic Sound. I mean, Epidemic Sound is Epidemic Sound, but if you look hard enough, you can find a few good tunes in there, and they've got a huge library. They do things to kind of throw me off, because most places, when you download something, it marks it and tells you what date you downloaded it, and it stays on there forever, so you're not downloading the same song over and over again. I have a good memory for noise. I can't remember names, but I can remember the tunes. But Epidemic will just occasionally take those markers off. So now I mark them myself and make them into a list. So I always know whether I'm re-downloading something or not. I actually used that tune in a video a while back, but it was out the lyrics in it. The second one, that was the first. I'm not sure. Yeah, the first I've used too, but just the music version. I'll have to give that to you. I apologize for not having that in the description. That's kind of an oversight, because I kind of threw this all together. Do y'all mind if I eat a little bit while I'm talking? Because this is gravy. It's turkey gravy on stuffing. And it's stovetop stuffing, but we stuffed it inside the turkey so it cooks the juices in, and it's very moist, and it's really, really good. Oh, I love that savory taste. I could live on stuffing if I wouldn't get malnourished. Oh my goodness. Foggy Void, happy Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving to everybody. Yay, it's Thanksgiving. What about the favorite holiday there is. I mean, Christmas is just too commercialized. New Year's is just another year. And then you have to do stuff, because you have New Year's resolutions. And But Thanksgiving's all about eating. I'm on a diet. I've been on a diet since like February, March. I've lost 31 pounds. But today, all bets are off. And for those of you who want to know if I'm hungry or not, yeah, I'm always hungry, just to a degree. Oh, I love stuffing. I like anything with salt in it. Turkey. I must say, she did a really good job on the turkey. Just a turkey breast sometimes can be a little dry if you're not careful. This comes out just perfect. You could just, fork and tender. That's a southern term I learned a long time ago. That's when you can cut it with a fork. So they call it fork and tender. That cube steak there, Joe, is fork and tender. I hope you don't mind me eating. The sweet potato is just a sweet potato. We threw it in the oven with the turkey. These sweet potatoes came out of my garden. Sweet potatoes are really easy to grow. I mean, you throw them in the ground, throw some fertilizer on there, and you're good to go. They'll take over the whole garden, though. They're like kudzu, if y'all know what kudzu is. If you're from the South, you know what kudzu is, and it's hard to kill. Anyway. Speaking of, I got a question here. Delay. Wow, man, you got a nickname there, brother. Speaking of stuffing, have you done the video for the KFC festive chicken sandwich yet? No, I have not. I've never even heard of that. I was on the KFC site perusing. I didn't see that today, so I'll have to look into that. That's kind of got it. Yeah, the liver with turkey liver. Oh yeah, that sounds good. Mathistar. Yeah, it sure does sound good. I don't know if not very many people are streaming, or probably because they figured nobody would show up. And it's not too bad. Anyway, sweet potato casserole is good. Y'all are making me hungry. I know it's rude to eat in front of the microphone, so there. Some people don't like to hear my mouth when I'm chewing, so I got to have some of these green beans. Oh, yeah. And you think I'm going to score my wife's food? No. But it's up in the eights. Up in the eights. The stuffing, I mean, man, you can make stuffing any kind of way, and I'm going to like it. It's kind of hard to screw that up. Yeah, kudzu grows literally going up through Virginia, up on some of on U.S. routes, north, south. We used to run up and down when I didn't drive a truck, but going through there, it was literally growing out on the road, in between cars going by. You could literally running over it all the time. I had a BK barbecue maple whopper, and it had so much crunchy onions on it, and the sauce, it's all you could taste. Yeah, I had a problem with the sauce on that thing. It was just so sticky. How is my intestines going to deal with all that stickiness? Everything's going to stick together in it, and I'm going to seize up, and that's going to be the end of me. But anyway, it was about middle of the road on all three of those. The first one I did, tell me what the first one I did was. It was horrible. But, a part of that was the execution. They just really were doing it bad. They were shortcutting on ingredients, and they're just really doing bad on it. That's the first one where they had me tote the food to the customer. I mean, my God. I mean, I'm just trying to get along, and I'm in a hurry. Because they brought the wrong stuff out. Oh, my goodness. And I was like, just take it out there. But then it's on the other side of the parking lot, I mean, how lazy can you be? Whatever. Pickles first. Are you married? Oh, yeah. You don't actually think I cooked this food myself, do you? The green beans are great. I'll stop eating in a second and go back to talking. I know y'all didn't tune in here to see me chow down. What moments have you experienced eights in? I've had several eights above 8 plus eights this year. I had a 9-0 in February when I redid the Northwoods walleye sandwich. Let me put that out of the way for a second. You thought you just tuned in just to see me eat? I don't know, if you want, I'll keep eating. You don't have to take much encouragement to make me eat. I did that. But you know, it's been kind of a crappy year for fast food. It's kind of sucked. I mean, I think I've given out more sub 5s this year than I have any year since I've been doing that. A lot of what's happened with the fast food industry is most all the fast foods have all been taken over by conglomerates or management firms that are supposed to specialize in managing fast food. And they just don't do a good job. They have no imagination. I mean, no imagination. It's terrible. You'll notice that there's a lot of trends. You know, every once in a while you'll see it won't take place. Most times when they do a new menu item, they're using existing ingredients to keep their food costs down. And they, with the exception of a couple of things, you know, I think those 3 Whopper sandwiches, they may have added a few condiments that they don't normally carry on that, but they did such a bad job. I mean, if I was the guy making a submission for that, I wouldn't want my name on that. That was something. Anyway, Malthasar, Massey's Pizza is up there for Joe. Oh yeah. I may not get a video out for a few days. I may go home. It's time for me to go home and see my family. It's the holidays, and I meant to do it a week or so ago, but now I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna probably have to go. Well, I got a live stream. I'm still going to do my live stream Saturday. This does not supplant my live stream that I'll be doing on 8 o'clock Saturday because I need to do that. And then maybe I'll go up Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and be back Wednesday. I mean, there's nothing out there to review. There's the pastrami at Jersey Mike's. It's about the only edible thing that I can see. You got the... oh, goodness. I'd have to peruse for there. Let me see. What are we doing here? Looky here. You're spamming my channel here, first time chat guy. You don't do that. But anyway, let me see something. Let me fix that. I gotta. Wow. I mean, might have to drop the hammer in Twitch. Wow, that's to be the first time for me to have to do that. Anyway, we won't do that. Where was I? Broke my fragile train of thought. Anyway, there's really not been that much out there. Some of it I didn't even want to do, but there was nothing else to do. The Whoppers, yeah, I couldn't pass up the Whoppers. I want to do the empanada. The empanada was a little bit of a letdown. It's kind of runny, and it came out hot, and you almost couldn't help but let it run all over your clothes. I mean, I had to go take my clothes off and put them in the washing machine after I shot that video. I ran apple goo all over my pants, down my shirt, everything. Anyway, it was, you know, my wife liked it. She thought I should have gave it a higher score, but I didn't, you know, so that's just the way it is. No, there's a mod in there. I'll take care of it. I mean, I usually don't have to run a mod on Twitch. There, we'll just take care of that. Little timeout action. Yeah, getting a pie from... I wish I had a Jollibee here, dude. Malthasar. Nah, just getting spammed a little bit in Twitch. That's all. No biggie. Y'all can see it up there. Yeah, I've got mods in YouTube chat. My sister should be here if she hadn't forgot to come or she fell asleep or something. I don't know if she's here or not. I didn't see her come in. And then I have a bot in Twitch that was set up for me a long time ago. No, and people really don't much need that in Twitch. Twitch Twitch are some good people on there, man. Because that's what they do. It is a live streaming platform. Do I take supplements for my body and mind? I take one a day old people vitamin pills. I do. Because normally I wouldn't. But I'm on a diet, so I really, I have my calorie intake. I keep down less than 1,000 a day, and there's no way you're going to get, all your vitamins and stuff in one with 1,000 calories eaten like I eat. So I take a one a day with my other pills, and I try to eat healthier. I eat a lot of salad and stuff like that. No, the turkey. The turkey today was perfect. This is probably the best she's made turkey in forever. And it's just a turkey breast because there's just two of us. We don't need to have the refrigerator stacked full of stuff. I love that stuffing. Chewable vitamins? Nah. I just got those Centrum. It's like Centrum for old people. Because I'm an old person, unfortunately. See my eyes? I've been noticing my eyes a lot in my video. Sometimes I look at myself a lot, because I edit my own videos, obviously. And I've been a long time since it's really bothered me, but every once in a while I'll have a moment. Like yesterday, I was looking at YouTube, before I went to bed, and I came across my own feed. And I watched my video that I just posted, and I'm like, oh, that was me. Oh, God. Yeah. I just had one of those moments. But anyway, yeah. No, I was hungry. I was hungry when I was down in 6,000 calories a day, and I literally was. Two moths having sex. That's a nickname. Y'all got some awesome nicknames. Yes, I am still a Dungy Dog. I am still on the diet, and I will be on the diet. I've probably got about 25 more pounds to go. I want to be in the mid 180s. That's my goal? Is 187 or thereabouts. I weighed in this morning at 204.2. So down from 236. So I am feeling it. My pants. I had to get smaller belts. My pants are falling down. It's wonderful. It's wonderful. Oh, I'm not too. I just know that it's 3D Wizard. I mean, it's this process. You're gonna get older. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. I feel young. I feel pretty good. I got really sick the first part of the year. And that went on for months. 2 months ago, I thought I was completely a beginner. But 2 months after that, I realized I wasn't then. Because I'm feeling even better now. I was out working on my cars yesterday. Had to put new battery cable clamps on 2 or 3 of my older cars. It needed to be done. The only TikTok account I respect. PP Man. Yay! Yay! Somebody from TikTok come over to Twitch to see me. Yeah, TikTok. You get me going on about TikTok. TikTok drives me nuts. They do. It causes me physical pain to have to replace the music with that elevator music that they have on their music library. It causes me physical pain. It really does. There is nothing better than Thanksgiving Day leftovers. Wow. 180 to 240? Need to work on, you need to change your diet. Eating too many carbs, man. Let's say if you work out and you stop working out and you keep eating, you'll pick up some weight. I did. I was up to, at one point I weighed almost 240. And I didn't feel good. My wife said I stopped snoring after the first 10 pounds. And I feel better. I like it. I like salad. I've gotten to crave salad now, so that's weird. The only real bad fast food the only fast food I've been eating lately is when I'm shooting for the video. Some of it goes to trash. I hate to say it. I ate the Whopper. I told you, I might have told you on the last stream. I don't know if I told you or not. But that I got one of those Whoppers. It's been in the refrigerator for 4 days, and I'd not thrown it out yet. And I decided I want me a damn hamburger. I want me a hamburger now. So I tore the Whopper apart, scraped all the Burger King goo off of the patty, microwaved the patty, and put some pickles and some ketchup on it and some toast, and it ruled. I had me a good hamburger then, but most all of it went in the trash. It is a shame because it just wasn't any, even if I got that great of a score after a day, it's just really not worth eating. No, it doesn't. There's nothing you could do. I mean, and back injuries are hell. I've had that. I hurt my back about 25 years ago, walking a patient that fell down on me while I was holding on to her, and she's a big old girl. And I didn't let go of her quick enough. Nobody knows pain until you have back injury. Should I score my own wife's food? Should I? Y'all won't tell her, will you? I'm going to finish this. If I push to the side, I keep pulling it back. No, there's no such thing as a 10. My wife's pretty good at cooking. She has a very good sense of taste. Probably even a little better than mine. I have a pretty good sense of taste. Sometimes I don't know what to call a taste when I taste it. Like, who's the pizza place that I don't not that care about their sauce, but I can't really tell you what it tastes like. It almost like it's a burnt taste. It's Domino's. I'm not a big fan of Domino's pizza sauce, but it's kind of got like a burnt taste or something about a dull, non-savory taste. It's not bitter. I just don't know. I never could figure out how to describe that flavor. And I always get stumped on that when I do Domino's. Anyway. Oh, this is a wonderful Thanksgiving. Everybody showed up. I get to eat Thanksgiving with my friends. It's just wonderful. I just don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. I could go on about fast food, but, because fast food has sucked this year. It's been a very bad year for fast food. Economically, they're struggling. Some of the ideas that they have in order to merchandise and stuff have literally been embarrassing. Especially Arby's, Arby's and their burger thing. That absolutely, I think, is a liability for them, because you're sous videing them. That means you're cooking and you're pre-cooking them, putting them in a plastic bag, and these guys are deep frying them. If they don't cook them thoroughly all the way to the core and get them up to temperature, which sometimes they don't, I mean, you're actually, it's a public risk. You got to kill all the bacteria in there, and I would not eat a burger at Arby's. They don't have a grill. Just so you know. I'm sure all of you that are here tonight know that. Nothing wrong with that. Oh, yeah, I like my food. Dark Suds, big mistake. Don't do it. Yeah, she's not going to hear. She is playing games. She's playing 7 Days to Die as we speak. That's my problem. Yeah, exactly. The only time I would eat at Arby's is if I got one of those specials where I got a bunch of their their lukewarm roast beef sandwiches. I always liked those things, even though they're not the real thing anymore. I remember they used to be the real thing, but it got too expensive for them, and so now they're using chopped pressed sliced roast beef in chunks. Let me go through some questions. I know you all have said some things. Brown Pug, how's my Thanksgiving going? My Thanksgiving is wonderful. Y'all are here. I decided I wanted to stop and come over here and see if anybody would even show up on Thanksgiving Day. Dark Duds 21. Oh, Grayson P, thank you for a tier 1 subscription. Yay. I don't have that many subscribers, so if I get one, it's like party time. Yay. Anyway, so I'm just gonna coast through a few questions here, and if I go off on a tangent, I go off on a tangent. Malthasar. Yeah, you're right. Thank you. I don't know what it's their sauce, you know, and that's just their sauce. I'm not a big fan of it. I never have been. I just wish I could describe that weird background taste, that aftertaste that I get when I do that. Yeah, microwave gas station burgers. I've had plenty of those. I'll tell you what. One of my very first video, it might have been the second or the third one. I was leaning on this big concrete wall with this river right behind me, eating a gas station hamburger. And yeah, that was one of my first YouTube videos. It was like 17 seconds long. 3D paint. Well, what do we got here? I'm gonna get up on my questions. I fell behind. If I've fallen behind in your questions, they just scroll past. Do you ever get bugs in that room with those pizza boxes? No, I don't. I had ants in one once, but I sprayed for that. The pizza boxes, I clean them out before I put them up there. Some of them have never had pizza in them. Bugging out, watch Culver's Northwoods walleye sandwich. Yeah, did you see that? That thing was huge. 3D Wizard, president. Yeah, Joe is hungry for president. That's me. Foggy Void. You picked up a 20-pound box of green bean. You were laid up. Yeah, I know. It's just the right thing. And I went on for months like that. It got better. And then one day I was getting out of bed and sneezed, and it's like somebody took a dagger and stuck it in the middle of my back. And I was hurt so bad I was afraid to even breathe. I was scared. But I used to think people were full of crap that had back injuries. But no, sir. Wait till it happens to you. Or have a panic attack. That's another one. Irish, I'm going to call everyone named Hungry in the phone book until I reach her and tell her your score. Irish, what do you want to do that for? That's funny. 3D. Do you like board games? No, I never played board games. I'm more a strategy game kind of guy. Dune, all that stuff. She plays first-person shooters. I don't really game much at all. Bud Lover. Let me see here. Two moths having sex. Charred. Yeah, maybe. I'm not sure what it is because it's a taste that's meant to be there. I'll have to get my wife to tell me because she really knows the name of all that. Yeah. Can you explain what happened to... Oh, thank you for catching that, Malthasar. Can you explain what happened to the Firehouse subs? Well, the same company that owns Burger King owns them. Enough said. Firehouse sub went from pretty good, boom, like that. Cut way back on the ingredients. It's just not there. It has been a bad experience every time I go over there. I guess I got a hype train coming, whatever that means. Sweet. But I answered that question. Dillweed, thank you for the Prime sub, dude. That's 2 subs in one stream. Wow. All these people are here. I was really thinking either no one would show up or everyone would show up. And I do apologize. I'm going to try and catch questions, through there. They just go by pretty quick sometimes. All right. River Saucer Vein. Yay, Grayson. Thank you. Appreciate that. Thank you, Grayson, for doing all that. That's very nice of you. I will be streaming Saturday at 8 o'clock. I do a normal stream every Saturday. I'm trying to be there every time like clockwork. And, Popeyes. Yeah, Popeyes. Yeah, they taught Burger King taught Popeyes how to be rude to the customers. The food. Yeah, it's going on with all of them. Jersey Mike's just got swallowed up. My heart sank when I heard that. That's just terrible. Hopefully that won't kill him. Who else got sucked up this year? Oh, my brain. Who Who makes the Frenchie? Yeah, they got swallowed up. Davo, another Prime sub. That's 3 subs in one day. That's more than I get all month. Whoa. Anyway, Kristen Silk, do I believe in God? Yes. Tiller Go GTO, review the Meat Mountain. I did review the Meat Mountain like years ago, back when I can tell you when I reviewed the Meat Mountain. Meat Mountain, when Burger King came out with the Impossible Whopper. That I reviewed them the same day I reviewed them that same day. I remember I did Burger King. I did a lot of parking lot videos back then. I shot the whole video in there. I ate 2 Whoppers, a real one and a fake one. Drove straight over to Arby's, ordered 2 Meat Mountains, and ate 1.5 of those as soon as I got home and shot the video. I was like, I thought I was done. I laid in the bed for 2 hours after that. That was terrible. Sciatica. Oh, God, I hope I never get sciatica. Ugh. 3D Wizard. Dune has like 5 board games, all strategy based. Yeah, Dune, Red Alert, all those games. I think there's still versions of them out there, but I used to play those incessantly. I haven't played a game in a long time, besides Angry Birds in the morning sometimes to clear my brain. Who plays Angry Birds anymore? First time chat. That's dedication. Well, I appreciate it. Is there any fast food place in the 80s that still exists today? Tasted more delicious back then and you crave that flavor today? Hello? Burger King. Hello? Arby's. Oh, no. Burger King was hitting the skids in the early 80s. What Burger King was doing is, because, they had that big monster cooker, and they were supposed to put them in as you ordered your Whopper, and then you would order your condiments while it's running through the machine, okay? They got lazy, so they cook a whole bunch of burgers, lay them in a pile at the front of the machine, throw their Whoppers together, and microwave them. They microwave them. But eventually Burger King changed all that, took the microwaves out. And so they don't microwave them anymore. I remember that they were hitting the skids in the early 80s, but the original setup was like great. Twing 08, I've got another Prime sub. That's 4 in one day. Oh my God, I feel faint. Anyway, I really hope you see this, but there is a 2-minute new official trailer on the Dexter Original Sin. Really, Bud Lover? I'm going to be looking for that tonight. I want to see the real thing, because I was thinking about I was going to watch a movie when I get home and just lay around a little bit more, but I can't really think of anything to watch. I like war movies. My wife doesn't like the bloody war movies. I love war movies. Half Demon, how are you doing? Yeah, Burger King, the Burger King Whaler, 3D. Do you remember the Whaler? I like the Whaler. I used to get a Whopper, Whaler, large fry, and a Diet Coke. That used to be my to-go order at Burger King, but that's been a long time ago. But thank you for the subs over there. Y'all are doing me right tonight. What's your go-to fast burger joint? Would be Culver's. Culver's has got it together. Burger King kind of used to be the Culver's back then. First time chat. Happy Thanksgiving. Hey, how are you doing? 91 people are in here. I've got a big bunch of people coming tonight. Y'all, nobody else must be streaming because they're full of food. I'm full of food. I wish I'd have made 2 of these things, man. Let me get the rest. Sweet potato. Sorry. Aquamarine. Will Neff, I know which one you're talking about, Aquamarine. Mork Christie. Will Neff had talked about that. He really loved it. But I pulled that up and watched that, and it was a little, it was weird. It was just weird. Aquamarine. I remember that movie. Yeah, Aquamarine's the weird fish man, and him and that woman like get it together or something. It was like, disturbing. First time chat. How are you doing? Someone bring the man a proper Thanksgiving meal. I had one, man. These were leftovers, dude. What would you think would have happened if I would have got my food? My wife's been up all morning cooking for me, and it's just private meal. We don't have anybody over. We just sit and we talk about stuff and enjoy our food. That's what we do every Thanksgiving. What would she think if I was to load up my plate, throw some foil over it, run out? Oh, gotta go to a stream, babe. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's not gonna go well for me. It is not. Okay, you know what's gonna happen. Hype chat. What's that mean? I got to figure out this hype things. I really do. Share emote. There you go. Sweet. Wow. Anyway, I'm just, there's a lot of people. I'm surprised. I haven't had a good turnout. And anyway, this wasn't even warned. I just decided to do this 2 hours before I started. Do I smoke cigarettes? No, never have. Never will. Never want to start. It's a terrible, hard habit. It's so funny to hear about Culver's. I love the border of Wisconsin. You live in the border of Wisconsin where I wish Illinois, where I visit Illinois and have a chain called Beefaroo. Really, I would like to try out the Beefaroo. You're lucky, you got Culver's. I got a great Culver's where I live. We're just lucky we got one that's managed very well. Our Safeway stores used to make deli sandwiches, and they're actually really good. They used to have to stamp cards too. They bought it out and no longer. I did not know that Safeway got bought out. I used to live in Tucson 40 years ago. I still have a house there. I used to work there was a chain called AJ Bayless, but I remember that Safeway had subs. I do remember that. We don't have any Safeways out in the southeast where I'm at. Not that I know of. What's your opinions on Shakey's Pizza? Oh my God. I have not eaten at a Shakey's Pizza in ever since I was a teenager. I can't even remember what's on their menu. Oh, Shakey's. Man, you're talking way back, dude. You must be as old as I am. Anyway, what else we got over here on the YouTube side? Again, I apologize if I missed your questions. How do I dye my hair? Do you get it professionally dyed? No, I don't dye my hair. Does it look like it's dyed? Man, I'm losing. I wish it was dyed. Maybe I should get my hair dyed. Maybe you've given me. Maybe we're on to something like that. To do beer, wine, cigs, or vape. Bugging out. What y'all on about that beer, wine? I don't drink beer. I know I've drank a beer and had barbecue before, but I can count all the beers on one hand I've had in the last 5 years. Oh, a $10 super chat. Look at that. I'm in the money now. Oh, I don't have to go to work tomorrow. I love your content. Keep up the Thank you very much, Alan A. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. I appreciate y'all coming over here and stopping your Thanksgiving evening to see my little live stream. Wow. Dye my hair. No, on my hair, I have got the best hair cutter in the world. I went to a couple hair cutters at Great Clips, and I came across one. She was a little bit on the grumpy side, but damn, she cut my hair good. Because for a while, I was having to put a lot of glue and product in my hair. I mean, I had so much goo in my hair sometimes. I was like an old lady that had put down a half a can of hairspray in their hair. You know how they do. Anyway, I have no product in my hair. I had the last 4 or 5 videos. I haven't put any. She told me I got a little cowlick here in the back. She told me how to comb it so it doesn't stick up. And I have no product in my hair. I am so happy because I hate putting crap in my hair. Ooh, $1.99 3D Wizard. You don't have to do that, dude. But thank you very much. I appreciate it. Who remembers Godfather's Pizza? Godfather's Pizza? Is it still around? I do. I've been to Godfather's Pizza. Hold on a second here. I'm missing questions. How do you test bite songs that are always good? Time. It takes a lot of time, dude. You would be surprised to see how much time I just perusing music on Epidemic. I was doing that. I built a intro for the next video. I don't even know what I'm doing yet, but I built the title roll because that's my thing. I like building those title rolls. Those are plain text, all keyframe title rolls. It took me close to 5 to 6 hours to build this title roll, but I literally spent 2 hours going through hundreds of songs until one, it just kind of, there's no really defining it. You just got to, it just catches. Now, on the bite test, that's different. I can usually pick them pretty quick because usually if the food's bad, you usually pick some song where I'm kicking you out or something like that, where they're breaking up. Or if it's really good, then you try and pick something like they're freshly in love, stuff like that. It's some sort of an emotional. It's usually some sort of singing in it on those. The reveals are usually something with a lot of very regular percussion, EDM. I put a lot of EDM in there. Electric dance music. Jace, $5 super chat. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. I had some good food. I had not a lot of stuff. Just a few things. Don't need 10 dishes. Just between the we just get what I want. I wanted green beans. They were awesome, and they were great. And I wanted green beans. I had to have stuffing, and we got a turkey breast instead of a whole turkey, so you don't have so much there. You just have to be a little more judicious when you cook it, so it's not dry. And it was not dry this time. It was great. First time chat. Yeah, the ADM beats. Yeah, when I'm stuck. Oh, $1.90. Oh, do that, freak. Thank you very much. Yeah, it's got it, because eating food and love and not really sex. I can't even say sex. They all kind of go together. They're all one of those basic needs. So I think a song needs to support that. Tiller GTO, you didn't have to. A $4.99 super chat. Thank you very much, sir. Help. Thank you for supporting the channel. And birthday shout outs. I'm still doing birthday shout outs. Anybody that wants a birthday shout out, email. Just look in any one of my last 100 videos that I made. There are instructions on how to get birthday shout outs. If you tell me now, I'm not going to remember. I don't have memory cells for that. I'll forget. But anyway, Morning Rand, thank you. Happy Thanksgiving to you. It's back at you, man, Morning Rand. I appreciate it. First time chat. Thank you. I was looking at my own video last night. When I wasn't, because when I edit it, I'm kind of into it all the time. But I just tried to look back at it as a normal person that who is this fool on there? That guy just looks weird. And I was kind of like, it kind of hit me when I looked at it. I'm like, gee, Joe, you look like an idiot. And I'm like, it almost made me want to quit making videos. But I won't. I never do. Does your wife participate in your reviews? Only very superficially. She doesn't come on. She doesn't help me film. Sometimes I'll get her to come in and help me pick a song when I get stuck between two songs. I don't know what to use, especially for the bite test. And she'll come in and say, that one sucks. Use that one. Sometimes she'll come in and give me a hard time because she thinks I gave too low of a score on something, but that's just too bad. She's a lot more forgiving than I am on the scores. Is there any really bad pizza? I'm gonna go eat it no matter if. Yeah, me too, dude. Half demon. You can take really bad pizza, throw it in an air fryer, drop it in a skillet, and you can eat it. It can be 3 weeks old in the refrigerator, and it's still gonna be okay, in my opinion. Just in my opinion. I do that so you won't come back and sue me when you get food poisoning. 3D. It's in the description. Oh, did I have it in the description of this live stream? It's kind of a dated description in here. I've changed the instructions over time, and but it's still basically the same thing. You ask, you send it to an email at joeishungry@gmail.com or joeishungrychannel@gmail.com. First name, last name, initial, and your birthday. I don't do pet names. I don't do, your nickname on Twitch. You can support the channel if you want. If you want to get priority, you can give me $2 and I'll make sure it goes up at the top of the list. You don't have to do that if you don't want. You can get them for free. So far, right now, I'm not behind because I've done quite a lot of videos back to back. So I don't have a backlog, but there was one. I started doing that because I had a backlog of like 3 videos worth of birthdays, and I don't do any more than 16 birthday shout outs. I try to keep the birthdays down to about 18 seconds in the video so people won't be clicking past it and damaging my damaging the algorithm, because if it messes up your percentage watched, you'll get tore up on on the algorithm. So there's a reason for that. And if it ever gets to the point where I'm getting a big dip on it, where people are skipping past it and messing up my numbers, I'll do away with the birthday shout outs. Everybody seems to want to keep them. Charlie Sheen, Beatles or Beach Boys? Beatles. Are you ticklish? Very. Bud Lover, have you tried crispy crunchy chicken? Where is that at? I mean, I get crispy crunchy chicken all the time. Have you ever been naughty? Have you been naughty or nice this year? I haven't really done too many things wrong that I know of, so we'll go with nice. Naughty or nice. Where do you find the dope vaporwave tunes? All of them that I don't know if they're dope vaporwave tunes. Some of them are. All my tunes have come from Epidemic. Speaking of tunes, I used one tune this week that turned out I was not happy. That turned out to be a revenue sharing tune off of some, because I take submissions from outside people. If you want to get if you make music at home and it's good, and you obviously know what I listen to, you can send submissions to my email address, and if I like it, I'll put it in the head end of one of my videos. And I've used him before, and but revenue sharing, I might make $30 on a video. I'm not revenue sharing anything. I did it to help him out, and I kind of took a hit on that. But so I had to redo that. If I have to change music in a video before I post it, the worst possible place for it to be is in the title roll, because I have basically took this song and built all that letters and numbers moving around it. It's like making a glove over somebody's hand, and then like, oh, well, we're not going to use this hand, we're going to use the left hand. Then it took me 3 hours to recut that into another song. I was fuming all day because I was going to get done early at noon and go cut grass, and I didn't finish until after dark. I was mad that day, but I won't go into which one that is. He could actually be in this live stream watching me. But it is what it is. Nobody's fault. I just was very unhappy. How fast do I drive? Not very fast at all. I'm an old man now. You know how old people drive slow. That's me. No, I drive the speed limit everywhere I go. If I'm on a long trip, my old Volkswagen diesels, I run them about 68, 70 miles an hour on interstate. I don't go that slow, but anyway. Hey, hello from Angola. Charlie Shue, are you from Angola? My goodness, some people are a long way away watching a Joe is Hungry live stream from another world. Wow. Anyway. Till self-awareness is healthy, but you do definitely stand out in a positive way. Well, fast food, the reviews this year, looking back, have been pretty bad. I've gave out more sub-5s this year than I have any year. And just some of their marketing ploys and some of the stuff that these people have done have been insulting. I mean, you move a few ingredients around, you almost never see them bring some special ingredient in to make something. It's always just some bull crap that you could have just ordered special. Real Shame Pet Sounds is the greatest album. I wish I could use other stuff, but copyright is pretty strong here on YouTube, so you put out a copyright stuff, they're going to tell you. I wouldn't have known that this thing was a profit sharing one if YouTube hadn't have told me right when I pre-posted it. I tell you, I had a fit over that. Crispy Crunchy Chicken is a quick-serve chicken chain with 2,700 locations in 47 states in the U.S. It is mainly a convenience store and gas station. Okay, that's interesting. I haven't noticed it. Doesn't mean it's not there, but I haven't noticed it around here. And I don't really get it. I've not been reviewing gas station food, actually. I could run in there and get them just like because I like to go to drive-thrus, but I can drive up to the front and run in and go out and get it and then temperature test it. Hopefully, if the lights are warm enough, it'll pass the temperature test. But when I worry about someone passing the temperature test, I just really hate to go there. I would rather give somebody a good score any day of the week. Crispy crunchy chicken is good. That's what Rainbow 11. Did I get that right, or I sucked at Roman numerals. Rainbow X. I'll say Rainbow X. Rainbow XI. Really? I have to try that. It's gas station food. Is that right? Is he right, Rainbow? You're in Detroit. Yay, Detroit. Do you have a sister? I have 3 sisters, actually. I have 2 that really don't communicate with me much. One that doesn't communicate with me at all. And I have one that is actually should be here tonight and be the mod in YouTube. It actually should be modding in both channels, and I haven't seen her here tonight. Are you here tonight, my sister? You knew I was streaming. Hello, happy Thanksgiving. Hey, Bray. Wow, I cannot say your name, but happy Thanksgiving to you. Hey. Well, I don't know. She's not here though. I don't see her anywhere. Maybe let me text her and say, "Hey, where are you at? Are you coming to my stream? Are you coming to God, if I could spell. There. Oops, nope. That's my brother. He don't come to my... Sorry. My brother's going to be like, what in God's name is he talking about? Anyway, I'm back. Sorry. What we eating? You're late, dude. First time chat, T-shirt ninja. You're late, dude. Scraps, dude. Scraps. I ate it already. And I'm going to go get some more when the stream's over. I'm going to go get some more, brothers. You got that right. Yeah. Got that right. Anyway, where are we at? Do you drink Gatorade? Tons of it, dude. Tons of it. I live on Gatorade. When I quit drinking milk, which I quit drinking milk back in February, I had to drink something. It's that and V8 juice. And Diet Coke. That wasn't very good, was it? Anyway, where you got? What's your belt size? I don't know. I don't know. I mean, my pants are bigger than I need now, I can tell you that. How does it feel being 6'5"? I'm 6'2", dude. How'd you get 6'5"? Is your studio at your home or another location? It's at another location. My home is about a half mile away. I own a building that used to be a wrecker service on 2 acres of land. I had another YouTube channel called Joe Fixes It that I operated out of the back. I've made a video on that in probably 2 or 3 years now. I'm got into the food thing and it won't let me go. She's got turkey sleeps. That, Mr. 3D, is probably true. I think she is probably playing a video game right now, though. I'm pretty sure she's playing a first-person shooter, probably 7 Days. There's another one that she's playing now. She doesn't play Rust, though. She's not a Rust person. My brother played Rust. My brother actually watches Will Neff occasionally. Quiznos was solid, but their owners squeezed the franchise too hard. Thank you. That is exactly what happened too. I saw the video, probably the same video. Oh, there she is. Now she's going to show up. I've been here a whole hour gardening right now. I actually had to drop the hammer once with my own 2 hands. I hated doing that. But appreciate you coming over. I'm not, I got a lot of people here. Everybody showed up, been having a good time. I ate my food already. Yeah, Will Neff rules. I saw him. I saw that he's in North Carolina. Yeah, I know. They destroyed the franchise. Quiznos was good. There's one in Midtown Atlanta, I think, left, and that's all. She is alive. She came back. She's a veg. She didn't have any turkey today. I don't know what she ate. I know that she was making some pumpkin pie with pecans or something. Sounded pretty good, actually. Yay. Yep. Yeah, they killed it. I loved them. I didn't know his parents. I thought his parents were in Michigan. When didn't he see his mom up in up near the lake in Michigan? I didn't know he was. I didn't know he was from North Carolina. He's not that far from me. Normally he's in L.A. where he lives out there. I just noticed he streamed from there last night. I actually went in his chat because I kind of skipped over watching because he was playing Rust for like 2 or 3 weeks on end, and I'm not a big Rust fan. So I hope he's doing all right. I hope his people are okay. He's probably just home for Thanksgiving. Hopefully that there's no problems. I remember Quiznos monkey commercials. Yeah, I love Quiznos, man. Quiznos is the place to go because they like toasted everything, and I love toasted subs. They were great. I remember them quite well. Scroll up in Twitch. You missed something about crispy, crunchy chicken. No, I didn't. What about it? Crispy, crunchy. Yeah, they were saying that they like crispy, crunchy. That's what I got. I'll have to now you got it in my brain. I'll be looking for it. Maybe I'll have to, if there's a gas station around here, maybe I'll pull up there and get it. You say it's gas station? Well, here's what I'll do. I'll go there and I'll see who is cooking it. That's the biggie. Who is cooking it? We got to see. That's the problem I have is I want to make sure these dudes are washing their hands when they cook that chicken, man. Because I don't like getting sick. I really hate getting sick. There's nothing you can go back and say, you got me sick. That's really hard to prove. But I don't want to get sick. Are you from Georgia or you just live there? I just live there. I was born and raised in east of Columbus, in Columbus, Ohio. And I've lived here since I was 20. And I'm 66 now, so I've been here a good long time. Yeah, I remember the monkey commercials. Are you a fan of Rust? No, I have not played first-person shooters. I never did get into that. I haven't played any games in a long time. My wife that plays first-person shooters doesn't like Rust either. My brother plays Rust. He's in Ohio. He plays Rust. He's the one that told me that Will Neff had so many viewers that they were dropping stuff, and he was hanging around to get the drops. If you know what a drop is, I guess if you're on Twitch. I used to live near one at the old big McDonald's franchise owner's location. Guy created the quarter pounder. Really, McDonald's was great. Having it there. And now it's disappointing. Yeah, I don't know really what happened to McDonald's. McDonald's invented not cooking to order. I mean, they never really have cooked to order. I remember McDonald's did the knockoff of the Whopper once. They called it the McDLT. Do you remember the McDLT? Anybody remember the McDLT? I do. I like the McDLT because they made the hot part and the cold part, and they didn't fold it together. They put it long ways so you didn't mix them together. I liked it. Cold on one side, hot on the other. Yeah. How about it? Anybody over on YouTube remember the McDLT? I do. I love the McDLT. I would love to see that come back. I would like to see the Frenchie come back to Jimmy John's. Yeah, people ask me, what do you want to come back? Is there an item that you'd like to see return that never returned that was taken away? The Frenchie, Jimmy John's, the Frenchie. You know why they probably don't do it? Because they're managed by somebody else and they don't want to bring any extra ingredients. They want to use stuff they already have there. No more expense. The Frenchies were great. I loved them. They made them ahead of time. They put it there, big long things. They had like a pencil can out front. They just full of Frenchies. You come up and get you some Frenchies. Okay, I'll take 3 of those. I love those things. That was the first Jimmy John's review that I ever did was the Frenchie. Yeah, and the McDLT. What happened to that? The quarter pounders are cooked to order? Really? I didn't know that. I watched that dude that has the owner of a franchise that has a head cam when he's cooking. That's intoxicating to watch him make those things. Yeah, I agree with you. The styrofoam container. Yep. Those were great. I think that was I think that was definitely a shot all over the bow at Burger King back in the day when they were really competing. They don't compete anymore. No. Burger King comes up with these wackadoodle ideas like contests for condiments, and then put some of the most wackadoodle condiments on them. They're just weird. The street corn. Out of all three, that's probably the one that's going to win their little contest. But why did they not put some like corn and stuff in there and make it like a street corn thing, like a street corn taco? Why did they not do that? I was expecting that. That is not what happened. They had some goo on there, and then they had some corn chips. I'm like, that's lame. That is lame. I just like all three of those, in my opinion, were absolute abject flops. I mean, I didn't give them terrible scores, except the first one. I trash canned that one. That first one, the ones that made me carry food out. Oh my God. I knew I should have ate some French fries out of that bag. I would have had some free French fries then, brother. Yeah, first time chat. What's been your highest smash burger rating? I've never done smash burgers before. The big and tasty was good. I used to call it the big and nasty. That's what we called it, the big and nasty. The big and tasty, yeah. Nothing like the McDLT, man. I think the McDLT was one of the better things that they did. Yeah. The street corn, all of them were lame. I mean, I wonder if are they really going to give those people $1 million for that? That's pretty sad. I want a rodeo style Whopper, damn it. Rodeo style is the top of the burger, onion rings. I know what the rodeo burger is. I think I've done the rodeo burger, if I'm not correct on that. Yeah. What's your thought on these elaborate Lay's flavors that come out every once in a while? I'm not a taker on those. I haven't been eating any Lay's potato chips for a while. I've had to swear off of them. I'll eat a few corn chips just to keep me from going nuts. That's it. Didn't quarter pounders have listeria? I don't know that it was listeria. I think it was something else. Meaty 3D Wizard time. Frenchie for life. Yeah. I wish I had, if y'all know somebody at Jimmy John's, well, who owns them now? Subway? Yeah. I don't know. I think Jimmy John's might be heading for the boneyard. I mean, what is this world coming to with this consolidation of fast food? They have pretty much run things into the dirt. My goodness, what is this world coming to? Do you crack your knuckles? I want to answer that question, but why in God's name would you want to know? Everybody cracks their knuckles, dude. Not now. I don't have any cracks in them. You know what that is, right? This air gets in your knuckles, in your joint capsule. There was legit zero corn. Yeah, I think there was some sort of corn mush or something supposed to be put in that paste that they put on there. Such a disappointment. How about Asian food reviews? Yeah, I love Asian food. Don't get me wrong. I'd have to think about that. What would I do? Who would I go to? There's not that many Asian fast food places out there. There's, tell me the name of an Asian place. Panda Express. There's Panda Express. I haven't reviewed them forever. I've only reviewed them like twice. I did their tofu, fake crap chicken mess that they sold. Ugh. That was disgusting. I didn't go back for a long time because I thought it was disgusting. P.F. Chang's. I don't know if P.F. Chang had some sort of an ad. Chang's had some sort of an ad going on here. I just saw too, but I don't think I have a Chang's around me. I'll have to do some research on that, but I'm really sure I don't. But I know what you're talking about, Bobby FT. Yeah. Do you eat corn on the cobs? Dude, where are you coming up with all these questions? Yeah, I do. I'm American. Paradox. Paradox is here. Hey, Paradox. Somebody misses you, Paradox. That's who makes these things. He sent these things to me. I have little Priscilla and little Belle right here. They spend their days with me. I have pins in their legs so they won't fall off their little place. But Shadow Joe got it in his little coconut that he was going to take little Priscilla with him, one of the Burger King ones, and you could barely see it on camera. That's why I was like, damn, I couldn't even see it. But I had to get on to him about that because you taking them out, they're going to get dirty. They're going to fall on the floor of the car. They're going to get dirty. And who's going to clean them up? Ain't going to be old Shadow Joe, I'll tell you that. All he does is take sneakadoodle bites and runs off with the cats. Oh. I'd recommend Freddy's if you have one close by. You can make their burgers to order. Yeah, I know. I've reviewed Freddy's Pockets. I've reviewed Freddy's several times. Ooh, a super chat. $5 super chat from Ratmeister. Hey, Ratmeister, thank you very much for supporting the channel. But not necessary, but it is appreciated. Helps pay the electric bill, the internet bill that I try to use doing live streams. Yeah, those cats are really cool. Yeah, X Paradox makes those, actually. I didn't know if anybody knew that. I don't know if he sells them or not. I don't think he's in country, though. A Frenchie, I'll tell you about a Frenchie. You could microwave the Frenchie, and it gets better. You could keep the Frenchie around for a couple of days. Throw it in the microwave. It's just as good. I love the Frenchie. Big mistake getting rid of the Frenchies, Jimmy Johns. Hey, Jimmy Johns, if you're watching, which I know you're not, bring back the Frenchie. I love the Frenchie. You watch, with shrinkflation, it's going to come back looking like that. Yeah, you be careful what you wish for, dudes. That's all I can say. Be careful. Yeah. My first stream. Happy to be here. Will Neff sent me. Anti-Turbs, thank you for coming into the stream. I have got quite a number of people over here in Twitch. I don't know what to do. I'm like, wow. I didn't expect to turn out like this, but I'm going to be here Saturday, too. I don't know if anybody will show up then. You don't get a big turnout on Saturday. I don't know what that's about. Anyway, yeah, I need the Frenchie. You're right about the Frenchie. What's your overall favorite burger place? That's an easy one, Carter. That would be Culver's. Guess what? Culver's. Love Culver's. First time chat. Big mistake. Huge. I don't know what that means. A Switch Dog just gave me $5. Thank you for the super chat, Switch Dogs. You didn't have to do that. Happy Thanksgiving to you. Hey, I hope you had a great Thanksgiving. We love your channel. Bring a lot of joy and fun to food. Thank you very much. I watched one of my own videos the other night. Or it was last night. You know, I usually, when I lay down, that's when I play a video. If I have boring channels that I know are boring, like describing the properties of atoms, you know, I'll put that beside my pillow and I go to sleep by it. But I start scrolling past and I'm in my own feed and there's me and I'm like, well, let's see what this Joe is Hungry guy is about. And I'll try and watch it like I'm just a normal person, you know, not the one who just made it. And I was like, woo, I was like weirded out. Why? And so I was like, I need to stop doing this. This is humiliating. But no, we won't. We'll keep doing it as long as there's people watching. It's very encouraging when I come in here to stream. Y'all actually took your Thanksgiving evening and taking the actual time to come in here and actually listen to me run my mouth about stuff. But yeah. I've never had Culver's. They don't have many in California. They don't. I think they do, though. I don't know where they're at. Because Will was talking about them. Maybe he was talking about eating at Austin, because I'm pretty sure they got them in Austin. I don't know if they have them in L.A., but Will was talking about them being good. So I don't know if he meant that because he lives in L.A. He's in North Carolina now, so who knows where he had them at. $1.99. Thank you very much. Happy Paradox. You don't have to do that, man. You don't have to do that. I love you. You did plenty. You had your plushies. Now, I can't remember who made the Little Joe, but the plushies are great. I think we got the... There, now you can see. Now you can see my little plushie. That's... Yeah, do y'all want to hear about... We haven't seen... Well, you know, the last two videos I put Belle in the videos, that's footage from a year ago when she was being a tree dweller at the time. She'd go up in the trees and would stay up there for like weeks. We'd have to feed her in the trees. And she got pretty unhealthy. We had her outside. She was living on the porch. She was just doing terrible, crapping all over herself. I thought she was going to die. And so we didn't know what to do. We hate to cage our animals. So we went out and bought a dog cage, a medium-sized dog cage where the holes aren't big enough for a cat to crawl through, and put her on the back porch where it's heated, and put a heater next to the cage, and put a blanket over the cage and a sandbox in there, and she couldn't be happier. We gave her a bath, cleaned her all up, got her looking good and fluffy and white. So maybe we'll see her in the videos again soon. I can bring her outside and take some shots of her and put her in there. But we were really afraid she wasn't going to make it through the winter because Belle is quite old. She is 15 plus years old. We got her when she was that big. Mama Cat had her and 3 others up in the top of a garage of my neighbor's house, and we took all 4 of them. The other 3 met different demises. They got old. She's the last surviving one, and we've had her quite a long time. And so I am so happy because I thought we were going to lose her. So, I hated putting her in the cage, but she don't mind, man. I clean the sandbox out. I open the door up. She walks out, claws the floor a little bit, claws this, that, and the other, and I'm done. Puts it back in. She walks back in, sits down. It ain't like I'm keeping her in there. She loves that cage. It's like her little home. Yeah, no Culvers in Cali. Anyway, so would you ever do a media share stream? It would be fun to hang out and watch random YouTube. I will do collaborations. Probably going to be doing one very shortly this time with Joe Bartolozzi, because Joe Bartolozzi came in my stream, I believe, the last time. And I want to do that. But I have not if you're talking about like in Discord and stuff like that, I haven't done that in quite a while. I went into Discord once and did it, and they all got kind of unruly in there, and it made a big screaming match, and it didn't really go very well. Have you seen The Sopranos? The old Sopranos? Yeah, I watched every single episode of The Sopranos, Peck's Paradox. I watched The Sopranos. Yeah, we're going to do it. We're going to do it. He wants to do it now. We'll get it together. It's just the holidays, had a lot going on. I'm probably going to get the mower out and chop up the leaves in the yard again. But I want to thank everybody for your super chats. Thank you for the subscriptions, too. That is very, very helpful. That keeps things going. And I've got 132 people in Twitch. My goodness. I'm just like, I haven't had that many people in there, I don't think, forever, except when Will Neff sent a bunch of people to me. Birdshot. It's never been in California, so he must be getting it somewhere else. They stop in Arizona. Okay. Thank you, Birdshot. Thank you. I think you've told me that before, too. Geez, take it easy, Joe. Yeah, bugging out. Big John's here. How you doing? Yeah. Yeah, I could go back and watch The Sopranos all over again. I don't know if I could watch The Sopranos twice. Breaking Bad, I like Breaking Bad better than The Sopranos. Carter Burnett. I'm sorry for butchering your name. Yeah, you were right. Just kidding. No Carter's in California. Yeah, I got it. Culver's is just super fresh and great ingredients, and they cook to order. Everybody goes to the penalty box at Culver's. Everybody, because you're meant to go to the penalty box. You get a sticker on your door, so you're good. Thank you. Big mistake to get rid of the Frenchies. You are right about that. I love the Frenchies. Wish it would come back. Yeah, media share stream. I don't know. I had some people asking me to do, where you make a video for someone and they pay you so much money and you talk to whoever their friend is, stuff like that. I thought about doing that, but that just seems so disingenuous. I just don't think I could do that. Scroll up to just say your previous comment, Big John. What did you say? What was it? What's going on with the chat over here in YouTube? Okay, I'm scrolling now. Big John, comment. Chocolate egg, how are you doing? Big John, just tell me what you wanted to tell me. You had several comments. I could do that. I mean, it looks like I'm probably gonna. I don't know. I'm kind of waited too long to do the Jersey Mike's review because I think that thing's gonna go off the menu pretty soon. Media share is when viewers pay money to play a video on stream. I don't know. I've never done that. I'm not sure what that is. Riz, man, I cannot say your nickname at all, dude. I don't want to butcher it. Thank you very much, Twig08. Yeah, I appreciate it. Hi, shout out to Twig08's wife. Thank you. Nevada has Culver's, a Joe Bart collab. Absolutely. I just want to talk to him. I think it's going to be so cool to talk to a real streamer. Like when I talked to Will Neff and Emeru. I actually live stream with them. Yeah, it was a very heady experience for me. I was like, wow, I can't believe it. Happy Thanksgiving, chocolate egg. Gas Station Express on 53 Calhoun is listed as having crispy crunchy. Big John, Gas Express on 53 toward Calhoun. I'm trying to remember where that is. That's not near the middle school, is it? It might be. Okay, Big John. Am I going to have to do crispy crunchy chicken? Strips or bone in? Crispy crunchy chicken. That's what I'm asking everybody. Strips or bone in? If I'm going to risk my... Let me see. I'm not going to say for sure that I'm going to do crispy crunchy. I got to go inside and see who is actually making the chicken because it makes a difference. I don't want to go any further than that, but it's just who is making it. Because, man, I am not eating chicken if these folks ain't at least barely washing their hands. Bone in, can do. 93, first time chat, Jeezy93. Thanksgiving, happy Thanksgiving to you. Tell Will Neff I said happy Thanksgiving. I think he's with these folks tonight. He's not streaming tonight. I love strippers, so bone in depends on who's boning. I'm not supposed to laugh at that. My mod will censor me, so I can't do that. So you're telling me crispy crunchy chicken's the way to go. You're telling me that, Ricos, your crispy crunchy chicken, bone in. Okay, I like bone in. Confession. And my favorite part is the drumsticks because breast meat can be a little bit dry. I'm a drumstick guy, not a wing guy, but a drumstick guy. Yeah, Carter Burnett. Yeah, I'm not a. Strangely enough, I'm not a live streamer. I am a videographer. I am an editor. That's what I do best, and that's where I get most of my enjoyment out of stuff. So, yeah, I don't know if it'll boost me or not. I'm not doing it to get boosted. I'm doing it because it's cool to talk to somebody. I just think it'd be kind of fun to do. I live stream, once or twice a week. Not because it gets me any revenue, which a lot of times it doesn't. I do it because I enjoy it. It's fun to sit there and talk and carry on about stuff. I've been at this for almost an hour and a half. Before Joe loves dark meat, Big John. Yeah, yes, I do, sir. Yes, I do. I do confess. I do like dark meat. It has better flavor. Dimena, do you have amazing music playing over on Twitch? Oh, on the intro? Oh, yeah. I can play it on either one. It doesn't matter. It's It's all copyright. I paid my royalties already. But yeah, the intro is what goes on Twitch goes on YouTube. It's identical. I dual stream. All comes off the same machine. I love you on Twitch. You Twitch people out there, I do love you. I like Twitch because they're just a bunch of nice people. So far, I'm gonna be. What do y'all think about? I knew birthday shout outs, but I'm getting the more and more Twitch channels wanting their birthdays and their Twitch channels mentioned in the birthday shout-outs. What do y'all think about that? I don't mind doing it because I kind of have especially the VTubers, I kind of have a soft spot for VTubers. I don't know why, I just do. I have a soft spot for Twitch streamers because, Twitch streamers have always been good to me, always, from the very get-go. And, yeah, I just kind of wondered what you thought about that because I've got another one, a VTuber. I check them out to see if they're real. Self-promotion is a slippery slope. Yeah, it is true. It is true. VTuber Joe. I just wonder if they want Meat wants me to collab, What do I do if I collab with Meat? Do I got to go in as a VTuber? I don't know. How do you eat a burger? If you're going to eat a burger, if you're both going to try something, how's that work? Do we have a virtual burger or do I got to eat the real thing? I don't know. I mean, I just want to do it to see what happens because none of it makes sense to me. VTuber. Yeah, I'll be a VTuber. I'll have to try that. I'll do a live stream sometime as a VTube and as a VTuber thing. I think it's software you can put on your computer. She would maybe collab with Snuffy and interview. Yes, I would love that. They know that too. They know that. Just go on this camera feed and share your feed. I think I will. I want to get all three of them. I don't really want to do. They all want to feel like they got to review some burger or something with me. They can just interview me and I can talk to them. That's what I really want to do. If you're watching out there, it's Snuffy or Meat. I just want to talk. And y'all got to tell me whether I got to be a VTuber or not, or whether I just have my live feed. Let me know in the comments. But you don't have comments here. The gift of gab. I like your attitude. They're just trying new things. Yeah, true. I like to try new things. I like to try things that I'm pretty sure are going to be good. As far as food reviews, I would rather do a good review than a bad review every day. But I am not going to lie. That's why bad reviews are so much harder for me to do technically and everything. I have to think a lot harder about what I'm saying when I say it. Thus I misspeak a lot and have to do multiple takes sometimes because I'm unsure. When I'm giving somebody a bad score, I want to be really sure why I'm doing that. I don't want to give them a bad score because some yutz made me carry some contaminated food to another customer in a car. I don't want to slam the food because of that, although I should because it's part of the experience. It's just really hard. It just takes me longer to edit and everything. But when I get something where I'm happy and it's good, they pass that temperature test, man, it flows. I have one take on everything, like the outro when I give it a score, one take. It's like, what was the last one? Taco Bell. Really don't have any complaints here. It's just good taste, but the price was over the top. Maybe down in the low 2 range, and then I give it a score. I'm sure about it. One take. My editing goes so much faster. But if I have 8 takes, I have to listen to all 8 takes and decide which one works the best because I misspeak or I get halfway through my take and I'm thinking about that burger or I'm thinking about that rotten piece of food and I'm like, it really wasn't that good. And then I stop. And in editing, if you ever watch YouTube videos, y'all watch YouTube, obviously. If you're watching somebody talk with one camera and they make cuts, you can see the cuts. I can't stand that. I will stop watching someone because they're sitting there, their head will jerk, their head will jerk, their head will jerk. They do like 18 cuts while they're talking. I can't stand it. It offends my senses. I know it's standard operating procedure on YouTube, but I just can't stand it. So that is something that I vehemently avoid in editing. When I say something, that's why I have multiple cameras, so I can make cuts that make sense. I can say 3 words to 3 different cameras and it works right. So if I misspeak or I pause, I can't cut the pause out. I have to start over every time. And it just goes on and on and on. Anyway, off on a rant. Sorry. Back to the world. Could maybe you collab with Snuffy, interview you? Absolutely. I'll do it right now. Go get her. I'll when this feed's over, I'll go down on share the feed thing on Twitch. I know how to make it work now because I was playing with it the other night, and we'll do it. I'll do it anytime. I love it. I'm ready. I am wired right now. I think someone mentioned your spreadsheet should be read-only, otherwise people can make changes. Well, it is supposed to be read-only. I can't even edit the thing. I can't swear. I'll get kicked out of my channel. I can't edit it. I need to just make one myself and post it. I just need to post it on joeishungry.com. You know, I own I own joeishungry.com. You know, I don't know if you knew that or not. Anyway, let me catch over here. I know people are asking me things. Dark meat. I am having a very good night, Vince Hoffman. Thank you for coming into the channel. Big John. Yeah. Well, thank you very much. Tom. Wow. Foreign Toms. 3D print. We need to start mukbang streams. Yeah. You know, I don't like to see food rolling around in people's mouth like an open washing machine. You know, it kind of grosses me out. And to me, that's what mukbang is like. Nom, 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 with they cut it off with the eyes, you know, so it's mouth. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, that's what that makes me want to do. ASMR. Yeah, well, you know, Big John, ASMR, you know, my bite test is kind of hybrid ASMR without the sound effects. You know, you play sexy music and that's what that's about. So I got that little bit of ASMR, the faux ASMR integrated into there. Yeah, that's what they do. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, Cream Team Feet Kisser. Oh, got that wrong. That Whopper line looked good, brutal. It was brutal, man. 3 in a row. I want to walk in a Burger King for the rest of my life. I really don't. I don't want to set foot in a Burger King. I'm using up all my material for Saturday. Oh, my God. Yeah. Joe is angry. Yeah, Joe gets a little irritated sometimes. A peek behind the scenes. Yeah, I see. You have to spend a lot of time thinking of PG synonyms for dog crap on bad reviews. You got that right. Ooh, Jaded Jago. Thank you for the tier 1 subscription. That's 6 of them tonight. Thank you. I must have missed somebody's. That's all I got. First time chat, Money Man. Have you ever gotten sick from fast food on your reviews? Yes, several times. I think the worst was, help me out. You have to tell me this every week. Coffee place, Starbucks poisoned me, and then recalled those chicken sandwiches. It's been a couple 3 years ago. They just came back out with it again though. The maple something or other breakfast sandwich something. Yeah, they recalled that 2 days later. I didn't know it was them. I had ate it and I was like rolling on the ground puking. Yeah, they like to kill me. Have you ever yes, I have gotten sick. Money Man, Ross Factor, completely unfazed by the name. Wow. I'm unfazed. It don't bother me. Tier 1, but Jaded Jago, thank you very much for that tier 1 subscription. That's 6 tonight. So there was a 5th one, and I've missed it, and I do apologize for missing that subscription. I must have been off on a rant. Anyway, Ross Factor, what do we got? Jaded Jago, I love everything you do. Thank you very much, my friend. Money Man. Let me guess, microwave chicken patty. I am not sure what the contamination was on that, but it was a nationwide recall, and that was been 3 years ago. That's the only time I've been there, and I liked going through there too. I got recognized in there. They're like, "Are you Joe is Hungry?" Yeah, when they go out, when they recognize you in the drive-through window, that's kind of like a pin. That's like a, yeah. Sweet. And truthfully, I get recognized all the time now. I cannot hardly go to a place where I'm not even if they don't acknowledge it, I can tell. I can tell when they do it. Yep. Taco Bell, all the Taco Bells know me. Except one I don't go to because the drive-through is on the opposite side of the rest of it. So in the afternoon, the sun's hitting the drive-through, and I try to avoid that for the cameras. Although I have completely new cameras in my car now. I got all Hero 12s. Let me tell you something. If you're a GoPro guy out there and you like GoPros, Hero 10s, that run of Hero 10s are total trash. I had 5 of them, and only one is still functional and doesn't lock up and die. I replaced them. I bought all new Hero 12s, and they have been flawless. They run twice as long. They don't lock up on me. They do much better with the lighting. I have to add some contrast in post. That's about the only downside to them, if you're into cameras. They drive me nuts. Gordina, did you get snow fat last Friday? No, we have had no snow here yet in Georgia this year, in North Georgia. We do get some every year. Appreciate it. Georgia celebrity. Local. Yeah. You saw my Taco Bell. I'm so proud of that Taco Bell. It wasn't the empanada. It was the one before the Gordita Supreme. Dude, did you see that I got 2 shout outs there? One through the drive-through window, and one when I was the guy was carrying stuff out. I was doing my thumbnail, and he's like, he wanted a selfie on his. I'm like, well, let me do a selfie with you. And then he said Joe is hungry, so I had 2 Joe is hungries. Sweet. If you're out there, if you're local to me and you work in one of these places and see me coming in the place, please, by all means, come to me for a shout out. I love shout outs. You will be in the first part of my video every time. I swear it. If you're out there. How old am I? I'm 60 something, 66. Yeah, I'm 66. Do you enjoy editing? Yes, I do, or I wouldn't be doing this. Do you know how many hours I spend in front of my computer editing? About 3 times what I spend shooting. A normal edit runs about 8 to 12 hours, 14 hours, depending on how much time I want to spend on the title roll. The title roll being Joe is Hungry, Fuzzy Cat Productions, Cathead. I can take 3 or 4 hours making one of those, sometimes longer, sometimes shorter, just depends. Yeah, please. I love doing shout outs. The Fancy Nancy, how are you doing? Jada Jago, that's right. If you all do it, I love doing, even if you don't work in one of those places. You see me in the parking lot, just know, to get in my video, all you have to do is scream, Joe is hungry, baby, and you're going to be there. Don't matter who you are, how old you are, it don't matter. If you're like, of course, if you're a minor and your mom's not there, probably not going to put you in the video because that's the thing. You can't shoot children you can't shoot children without the permission of their parents, and you can't film in the bathroom. That's pretty much all the rules. It's a 1 consent rule. So if I accidentally catch your face going through the drive-through and you didn't want it, sorry. If you say something to me, I'll blur it out. Because, I don't want to be but I'm not there to shoot people's faces. That's not important or relevant to the content of my videos to get everybody's face in it. I do like people who want to be in the video. Yeah, I think that is like super cool. Absolutely. Thank you. I appreciate that. What else, Scott? Promise you'll remember us when you're rich and famous. I'll probably never be rich and famous, and I'll never forget anybody because, I'm not rich and famous. I'm not even famous. I mean, if I had like 20 million subscribers, that's not going to happen. Are you a Costco guy? I don't have a Costco close to me, and I don't have a Costco membership, and my Sam's Club expired, and Sam's Club's not very close to me, and I really don't buy that much food at the time anymore. I'm on a diet. It is what it is, man. I feel so much better not eating crud and crap all the time. How old am I? Andrew Fio, any perks from them knowing you at these places? You ask that question. You asked that question, and I was automatically going to say no, because anytime anybody has ever tried to give me anything for free because I was reviewing, I turn it down because I pay for my food because it will jade my interview. But I say this because I had to buy a battery for my car this week, and I don't want to say where I went because I want to get somebody in trouble. But I got a discount on my battery because of my YouTube channel. It was not a food place; it was like an auto parts store. Just saying. That's the first time everything has ever happened that really monetary, that I got some sort of a perk. I got a battery, a little bit off on a battery. I mean, that was great. I was like high all day. I was like, whoa. Yeah. I want to go back and buy 3 more batteries, but I really don't have a car to put them in yet. So yeah, that's how that goes. Yeah. Are you a Costco guy? That's awesome. Yeah, that was like sweet. What else we got? Any more questions? I remember Whataburger Bowl review where someone recognized you, the Whataburger Bowl. Yeah, it was one of my friends. That was I think one of the first times I was at Whataburger. Somebody, he didn't recognize me. He just saw me shooting the video, and it's down near campus. So near campuses, people are more familiar with YouTubing and stuff like that. And I explained what I was doing. I asked him, "Hey, do you want to be in the video and give me a shout out?" And he did. So yeah, that I remember that one. But as far as being recognized down at that Whataburger, not so much yet. I haven't been to that one for a while. I haven't really given them very good numbers, and they probably don't appreciate that. Diets stink, but you look. Thank you. Diet's okay. I'm used to it. You can take medicine, you can take drugs, and sometimes that is appropriate. But when you're losing weight, at some point, you're going to get hungry. And you just got to be able to deal with that. And that's the way I feel about it, and that's the way I approach it. Anyway, anybody got any more questions for me before I head back over to the house in my Thanksgiving stream? I appreciate so many people showing up. I am just shocked. Y'all, Twitch, come back on Saturday, if you will. I'll be out on Saturday, 8 o'clock. I'm here Saturday, every Sunday. I'll do a few more questions. JD Jago, I'm going to bail in a few minutes. Let me catch him. Don't leave us. I can't sit here all day. You can hear me. I'm starting to get hoarse. I'm trying not to talk as loud because when I shoot videos, I talk really loud because I have a condenser mic right over my head. And I like the sound of a condenser mic in my videos. I use the EOS, the SL2, the Rebel SL2, and which weird. It's where I record my audio with that because the preamp, to me, sounds really good. Now I've used the 90D and the SL3, and the preamp doesn't sound, the quality is not there. So I don't know what's ever going to happen if I ever lose my SL2. I'm using it for recording the audio. I have audio recorders. None of them sound as good as that. Maybe you can help me out with that because I know 3D print that you know a little bit about YouTubing. I know you know what I'm talking about. There's some other one of you guys in here that know a lot about that. That know a lot about I know dude. You know probably more about editing than I do. To be truthful. You just use a different editor than I use, but they're all NLEs or they do the same thing. It's just how. Anyway, oil up, Joe. Oh, nah, man, you gotta boil the mood. No oiling up, Joe. I'm not gonna kick you out for saying that. Anyway, oil up. My oiling up days are long gone, brother. I run away from it. I don't run toward it no more. It's that is not a oiling up. No, not me. How long you going to make videos for? I don't know. Till I get too old to make them. I get looking so sad on my videos that nobody likes me anymore. I'll quit. I don't know, man. I don't know. This is getting into year 6 now. I've been at it a while. I don't think there's hardly a week gone by that I did not make a video in the last 5 or 6 years. I just can't stop. But in reality, I may not make, I don't know. I don't think I'm going to make a video till the end of next week. I'm going to live stream Saturday, and then I'm probably going to take off a little time and go to Ohio at the beginning of the week, unless something happens to keep me from going, and then I'll make a video. Hopefully some more material pop up to be done. Of course, I got to do crispy, crunchy chicken, apparently, and we'll see whether that's any good. Sandwich tier list. I don't have a sandwich tier list. I'm too lazy to do that. Applebone Pete, Sut Cree. But I appreciate it. Boy, I'm surprised I got so many people from Twitch. I'm just like, don't know what to make of that. Wow. Anyway, Captain D's or Long John Silver's? Captain D's. Long John Silver's is like fading away to nothing. I never really liked Long John Silver's. Even when we used to stop there in Arizona, there was like 80-90% breading and this tiny ass little sliver of fish in the middle, where Captain D's was always better. Yes, I don't have to think about that one. I got you. Message me. Okay. I tell you what, Mr. 3D Print, if not tonight, I'll live chat you or I'll voice chat you in Discord. How's that sound? Because you can tell I'm not the best typist in the world. Does that sound good to you, 3D? All right. I don't know if I'll do it tonight. I promised my wife we would watch a movie or something. How do you know black shirt is part of your... Do you know your black shirt is part of your video? You know how many I've got like 6 or 7 of these identical black shirts I ordered off of Amazon. Is that a thing? The reason I use the same shirt all the time is that way I can pull, suppose I screw up filming, my GoPro's, crap the bed on me. The Hero 12s have been flawless. Everybody said the Hero 12s were better, and they are so far. But I can pull footage off of other videos, for thumbnails and stuff like that. There was a Taco Bell that I did a few months ago that I actually pulled drive-through footage from another video on because one of my GoPros crapped the bed on me, and I didn't even know it. I'm so glad I got rid of those things. Here they are. These are the 2 remaining functional GoPros that I've taken out of service. A Hero 10 and a Hero 9. The Hero 9's been flawless. Never had a problem with it. But these are the last 2 remaining ones. All the rest now in my GoPro box, or I have... no, actually, there's another one of these, a Hero 10, but you have to pull the battery on it all the time, but I use it for selfies, so it doesn't really matter. But these are the only 2 ones that are flawless, that don't still work out of the 5 that I had. That's a shame, isn't it? Total crap. Number 9s or number 10s suck. 12s. But anyway, I actually pulled footage from a previous video months before rolling around that drive-thru in Cartersville. Of course, I wear the same shirt, so there you go. The only difference is when I pull footage, my neck's fatter. If I pull like thumbnail footage from something a year ago, you can tell that I'm a little bit fatter in there. I still got a little more to lose though, so it's really going to show pretty soon. GoPro graveyard, you got that right. They're sitting there. I don't know what I'm probably going to take one of my sister. You're going to be seeing some more cats. Different cats in the videos. I got my sister. She has a bunch of interesting looking cats, and she has one of my GoPros that's crapped the bed about 3 or 4 times, by the way, getting me some footage because Pris is horrible to film. She is about the most uncooperative, non-photogenic cat in the whole fleet. And Belle just hasn't been well enough to go outside. She is now, so maybe we'll get some more. What's your favorite cat food? Purina. PJ Meow, I love you. Say, I love you. Can you say hi, Dylan? Oh, hi, Dylan. How you doing, brother? You watching my live stream tonight? It's fixing to end pretty soon, by the way, my friend. All right. Let me see. We'll get a few more questions here, and we're probably going to call it a night. I used to eat LJS, but I finally... Yeah, you're right. Yeah, I mean, Captain D's. A thing you should know about Captain D's, and I've said this multiple times before. Captain D's has a bunch of company stores, and they also have a bunch of franchises. Figure out which one's a franchise and which one's a company store, and go to the franchise. You're always going to get better food, better quality. There are ways you can tell, but it's safest just to ask. The people at the front at the register running it will know whether it's a franchise or a company store. They'll know who writes the check. Because the franchise, you're going to see the franchisee in there all the time making sure things are run right. The company stores, not so much. Forgive me if it's been asked before, but what's with all the Massey pizza boxes? Massey's Pizza rules, okay? In my opinion, that's the best pizza there is, hands down. They scored 9.8. They are the gold standard of fast food that I score everything against when I do videos. So that's what they're doing there. They're one of the that's if that's what you're asking. Yeah. Why have more Massey's pizza boxes? Because they freaking rule, dude. Happy Thanksgiving. Can you say hi to Captain Nick for me? Hi, Captain Nick. Have you ever had Skyline chili? No, I have not. I thought they had don't they have Skyline in Cincinnati? Ask me. Before I go, let me know. They got them in Cincinnati. Skyline's kind of out of the way for me to go when I'm going up to Massey's Pizza. 3D, are you in Ohio? If you're in Ohio, then you should know. Sammy Davis, yes. Okay, I thought there were. Are you close? Fort Benning is about 120 miles south of me. Ham or turkey. It was turkey this year. If you would have been here earlier in the video, Dark Whiz Fish, you'd have known because I had leftovers. And guess what? They are gone. Right here in the old Joe's. Now, I had pecan pie. I had a pecan pie. But you know what happened to that, don't you? Somebody that has Shadow in his name decided he had to have a sneakadoodle bite when I wasn't looking, so I didn't get any. But I'll suffer for it. Yeah, Massey's cool. Yeah, I thought there was. I thought it was on first. I thought it was. I'll have to look around and see if there's one close enough. First time chat beans. Hey, buddy, how's it going? Yeah, not Shadow Joe. You know who it was. If he doesn't get sneakadoodle bites, he gets no food at all. I'll tell you that right now. Pecan pie with whipped cream. I'm down for that. Maybe I don't know if there's any. I don't even left any for me. Pig. What a pig, that guy. Guys, I am probably going to have to conclude this stream for tonight. I want you all to come back Saturday night, 8 o'clock at night. A New Year's resolution is a New Year's resolution. I don't know. We'll see how much I weigh at the end of the year. And I can tell you what it is. I've got about 25 more pounds to go. I'm probably going to gain back a pound a day, but it is Thanksgiving. It is what it is. Rocky Mountain oysters, no. Have you had chocolate Jell-O pies for Thanksgiving or Christmas? No, I have never had that, Gornina. I appreciate it, guys. How's my Thanksgiving going? Wonderful. I'm streaming. I got a ton of people here watching me. I love you all. And I am probably going to call it a night. One more question to go, and then we're going to call it the end of a live stream. I hate to go with like over 100 people on Twitch watching me. I don't know. God, I don't want to go. I want to stay all night. I'm a live stream addict. One day I'll just be a live streamer. That's what'll be. That'll happen. Still waiting to eat. I ate. You're still eating away. You're going to eat, Big John? What are you waiting on? 3D. Are you in Ohio, dude? I'll wait. There's about a 3-second lag. You too. You have a nice night. I know you're in, Big John's in Oregon. I'm asking about 3D. Oh, Illinois. There ain't no Massey's in Illinois. You're going to have to drive over to Ohio. Oregon. What part? Yeah, we talked about this, Big John. You're in Portland or something, ain't you? Half Demon, thank you for coming. I appreciate it. I appreciate everybody. I hate to bug out with so many people here. It's just like it's killing me. It's killing me, man. It is killing me. Eugene. Oh, I love Eugene, Oregon. You know, Big John, I almost moved to Oregon back when I was like 20 before I found my wife and all that. I was gonna live on the west side of the east side of the Cascades. That's where I wanted to go. I know where Eugene is. I loved it there. I was gonna get a job at a grocery store because I cut meat back then. I remember those days. I came so close to doing it, man. So close. Yeah, I got to get to the wife. You know I do. Peace out, everybody. I'm going to kill YouTube first. And peace out, YouTube. I'll leave the live chat running a little while. You take